So what's next for Manchester United? In the short term, we know that Darren Fletcher is going to be there as the interim manager of Manchester United. Of course, coming from the under-18s, they have absolutely done really well this season. I think for the first 6 games, they did not concede 1 goal. So defensively, he sounds like someone that knows what he's doing. But then you have to look at what we do in the midterm. Are Manchester United going to intensify their search for a manager? So maybe the priorities of the January transfer can absolutely come to play and say, oh, this is our manager and this is who is going to lead Manchester United into the next phase of our rebuilding stage. Is that going to happen in January? Because if that's the case, an announcement needs to happen before the end of the transfer window. And then we need to basically be like, he's going to come in the summer or he's going to come in the early parts of the summer. We can do that in order for us to not have a huge disruption to the plans for this season. And then in the long term, we can say if United choose to wait for the right profile, those contracts elsewhere or high profile tactical managers, a summer appointment could be prioritized over a rushed January hire. But one thing is for sure, Manchester United cannot make the same mistake that he made with Ruben Amorim. The sporting structure, the next appointment must, and this is not an option, it must align with the club's structure under Ineos, where the head coach autonomy is balanced with the sporting director's collaboration. Failure for this alignment is what cost Ruben Amorim his job, and it should cost the board their job if they get it wrong the second time. Style and identity. This is also going to be very key for Manchester United. We all saw how Ruben Amorim suffered while trying to play his 3-4-3 system. The next manager must have the tactical flexibility. The development of youth talent has to be in the forefront of his mind. The ability to compete with the top 4 and in Europe has to be at the forefront of his mind. United's next manager will face immediate performance expectations, tighter margins for error because of Ruben Amorim's public fallout with the leadership. One thing that Ruben Amorim did for us before he left was make sure and put the mirror in front of the hierarchy. He has put the mirror in front of the hierarchy and let them take that mirror down, because we are watching every decision that you make at this point and they should be the focus. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hit that follow button and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.